Next up to speak is, and there's not 72 people, it's 67. Who's up next? Let me look here. Hillary's godmother, which is my younger little sister, much, much younger than me. And if you Aussies think you have an accent, wait to hear this girl from Southern California. For sure. Of course.
Can everyone hear me? All right, well, good evening, everyone. My name is Darlene, and I am Hillary's godmother and Lorraine's, as my brother says, Lorraine's baby sister. Okay, I was 14 when Hillary was born. My brother David and my sister Debbie had both been picked by Lorraine and Bob to be godparents to Stephanie and Lisa. So when Lorraine became pregnant again, I waited with bated breath to see if this time I would be the chosen one. And then I got the call. You know, guys, in the early years, it was easy to be the cool godmother. You know, playing great music, doing Hill's hair, putting makeup on her when they came to visit. You know, later on, though, it became a little bit harder keeping my cool status and not letting my sister find out about things. So when we were all in the kitchen one day, Hillary opened the refrigerator and bent down to the bottom crisper to get something out of the drawer. And her pants were a little lower than she thought they probably were. So there in the room were the four of us, me, my sister, Hillary, and the tattoo. I immediately did my best impression of a Hockey Night in Canada defenseman. For you Aussies, I heard that would be the George Gregan move. My sister didn't see the tattoo. That was a good day. Dating was another aspect which, as I lived 3,000 miles away, I only had a small glimpse of, but a few memories come to mind. Are you ready, Hillary? Okay, so we all went up to my brother David's lake house one year. The entire family came. It was great. Hillary brought a friend. His name was Greg. He was a musician. He played guitar and he sang. He had that jazz guitar around his neck 24 hours a day. I think he even sea-dooed with the thing. Hillary loved it. She was being serenaded by a kid whose voice was going through puberty, playing an out-of-tune guitar and looked like a miniature version of John Denver. I liked Greg. Of course, when I heard about Gavin, I wasn't sure what to expect. An Australian, so I knew whatever he said, it would sound nice. Then I met him and I thought, now this is what I'm talking about. Easy on the eyes, polite. And as things got more serious, I thought it was kind of funny, like her godmother, she fell in love with someone who wasn't a good old Canadian boy, eh? Hillary, you are a beautiful, talented young woman who has made me and the rest of the family so proud. And if you will pardon me, any Cunningham speech that is made, which is usually made by my great brother David, will always end in the same way. My father, Howard Cunningham, was an honorable man, a wonderful husband to my mother Phyllis, a father and a grandfather. On these wonderful occasions, we know if he was here, he would be proud to say, as we are, welcome to the family, Gavin. I love you, Phil. Thank you.
Okay, so next up to speak is the best man, Mark, who's just been demoted to second best friend, right? Let's hear it for Mark, ladies and gentlemen. Best man.
half my speech. I'm just kind of going to wing it over here. I'm not the best public speaker, so I'm going to keep it brief. So when someone moves overseas, it is inevitable that people change, whether it be new language, habits, driving on the other side of the road, something like that. It just happens. And in Gavin, after being here for about a week, the change that I've seen in the guy is amazing. The other night we were walking home from the pub. We had a few more than too many beers. I said to him, Gavin, you've been here for 2 years. Are you happy? His response was, Mark, I'm living in Toronto, something I've always wanted to do. I'm just about to start a career, and I'm just about to marry a girl who I can only describe as my best friend. So, certainly not a response I would have expected from Gavin a year ago. I've flown all the way over this side of the world to see my best friend happy, healthy, domesticated. But most of all, content. And Hillary, I know you've played a massive part in that. So guys, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. I wish you all the health and the happiness in the world. So cheers to you guys, and maybe next time come to Australia. It's pretty far away.
I will.
Right, this is save the best for the last. We're going to have Hillary's two sisters come up and talk, and hopefully do a really good Cunningham job on your sisters, all right? All right, so Steffi and Lisa, do your thing, ladies.
Probably noticed the speeches are getting shorter now. This one's much sweeter as well. Here we go. Okay, first line's fine. Right. Okay, here we go. This speech was a hit 7 years ago at my wedding, and so we thought we would honor Hillary again by reciting it with a few changes.
Today is a day unlike any other. Hillary got married, and now we have a new brother.
And all of this change has made us look back on the fun times we had and the jokes we would crack.
From long trips in the van in the crowded back seat,
To all of my hamburgers that I would secretly make her eat.
we were so close as kids, just like a Hallmark card.
And she was so great at pulling my sled around the yard.
She was my baby sister, the cutest of us all, and who would have guessed she'd become the most tall?
She'd sleep in my room for a quarter a night, then steal all my clothes. Oh boy, we would fight.
But that's all forgotten now that we're all grown.
3 sisters, 3 wives, all out on our own.
Gavin, our sister loves you, and so you are a welcomed man.
And today it is official. You are part of the Kisch clan.
So do us a favor and raise your drink.
So we can tell you all what we think.
If ever 2 people were meant for each other,
It is our sister Hillary and Gavin, our new brother.